Money was invented for trade. I really like that line too, because if we're talking historically, trade and barter system and how currency was meant to quantify, to sort of further that system, and it essentially became disconnected from a sense of tangible value. Because if we're looking at it like currency value, the currency has a top-down value applied to it that doesn't necessarily equate to its value. Even in the beginnings of currency, a gold piece or something had worth as gold. But now, as he says here, but now those bits of paper twist hearts make slaves. Obviously, money isn't just made of paper, but that's besides the point. It's not made of materials that are necessarily worth a dollar's worth. So, this idea of value isn't true value. Value is superimposed upon currency. Like a penny is not worth 1 cent to make. I believe a penny is worth multiples, like 1 penny is worth multiple pennies to create. I think that's interesting, because my economics teacher in high school, I know I'm going off on a whole tangent, my economics teacher in high school hated pennies. It was a whole thing. Another economics teacher, apparently she loved pennies. I think she like made Abraham Lincoln out of pennies, the guy on the penny. But my economics teacher hated pennies and thought they were worthless. And her justification for it was that it costs more to make a penny than a penny is worth. And that's why she thinks that pennies should be discontinued. However, if you think of money as a whole, no currency is worth what it's worth. There's a whole argument about, if I melt down a dime, I get a dime's worth of money. That's not really the case. It also costs money to melt down a dime. You can't just do it with a Bic lighter. It's not direct. It's a sort of modern myth of currency that like, it's worth its weight in gold. It's not. And that's the problem with money. If you're going to question the worth of the penny, you have to question the worth of the system. I like pennies.